Hey YouTube, so today I'm going to be showing you my girlfriend's bug out bag / get home bag. My room's a little bit messy, so just ignore that. First I'm going to do a couple of housekeeping things for my channel. So first of all, all my videos for the most part have been me sitting in my room talking about something. That's because it's winter time. Once it starts warming up a little bit, I'll be going camping more and I'll show some skills and that sort of thing, so stay tuned for that. So a little bit about this bag. I think I first made this in 2016, and back then the idea was that it was going to be a bug out bag, kind of supplemental to mine. So mine has all the tools and that sort of thing, but not a ton of food. You can see that if you go back and look at the video where I talk about my bug out bag, but this one was at first designed to just be supplemental and carry a lot more extra food and that sort of thing, and less focused on tools or whatever. And you'll kind of see that when I go through this, because this is still kind of a work in progress, as I said. But then within the last couple of years, I kind of changed it to where I wanted this to be more like a get home bag instead of her bug out bag. So you'll kind of see some things are more oriented towards getting home and some things are more oriented towards bug out. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just get started with it. It's a waterproof bag. It used to be my school bag in middle school, but I just had it lying around and happened to be waterproof, so it works out nicely. Let's see if I can get this open here. Okay. First off, we have a LifeStraw water filter. The Sawyers are a little bit better, but these are a little cheaper, and I think these really work just fine too. Something to keep in mind with these though, same with the Sawyers, they don't filter out viruses. It's more towards protists and bacteria and that sort of thing, and also they don't do chemicals. So you couldn't drink out of a chlorine pool, because you'd still be getting the chlorine in your water. Yeah, so keep in mind, not a lot of people know that. Next I have just a tarp. That's gonna be part of the shelter. And then some paracord. Also for, paracord things, but also hanging up the tarp. And then there's a couple of lighters in the bag to keep them from getting wet. This is a light that's solar powered. So it's pretty cool because you don't have to worry about batteries or whatever. And then this is kind of funny. This is a Sonic toy binoculars, but I don't know if you can see that. They actually magnify 3 or 4 times, so they're pretty useful. And I was I just found these lying around, and I was well, I may as well just put these in there until I can get some real binoculars. Then we have just a little tea light candle. I have those in all my bags. Hat, water container. Then here is a knife. Let me get it out for you. It's a pretty nice knife, actually. This is the first belt knife I ever got. It went into this bag. Pair of scissors. A lot of the tools in here might be a little bit strange, but a lot of it has to do with whenever I was first making this bag, considering it a supplementary bag to mine. It was just kind of some tools where it was I can't really warrant putting this in my bug out bag, but if someone else is gonna have a bug out bag with me, then they should have those tools because it might be helpful. And we just have a little trowel shovel. That's before I had my shovel in my other bag. There's also a lot of non-essential sort of things in here that are just kind of nice to have, but not essential. So soap, Germ-X, which another thing about this though is it does light on fire extremely easily, so you can use it as a fire starter or even really to cook over because it's mostly alcohol. And then bandana, a headlamp. This bag has this kind of candy and condiments and stuff. There's gonna be a lot of food in this bag, so just heads up. Here's some of those fire starting cubes that you see in a lot of my bags. Some toilet paper, and this has been in here for a long time, so that's why it's kind of getting like that. And she keeps this in her car now because it is more of a get home bag at this point. And this has actually come in handy a couple times, the toilet paper, just for different things. Something else I'll mention about this bag, so, like, yeah, when I first made it, the idea was for her to meet up with me with this bag and then bug out. But now, like, I'm actually, you know, in the car with her a lot, and I won't have my car bag, so this is, like, the car bag for that car, because I'm honestly in her car almost as much as I am in mine. So if something went down, like, whenever we were away, I would most likely be there, so this would be, like, the car kit for that car. Here's just, like, a little hygiene kit. Dental hygiene, anyways. Here's her hammock. And straps are in there. Here's one of those, like, furry Russian hats. It's really warm. Some water. Some, like, warm underlayers, whatever you want to call those. Like thermal underwear. Long johns if you're from, like, the north. Water. I think that's about it for this pocket. Let me check. Oh, and apparently an unsharpened pencil. Not sure why that's in there. So on to the next pocket. It's all gonna be food. But I'll show you what I got. And also when I was first making this, I kind of chose some silly food choices for a few of them, but it's been a few years. And I haven't taken them out yet, but I'll probably switch this up at some point. So first we have some crushed Pop-Tarts. Delicious. MRE rib-shaped barbecue flavor pork patty. Sounds appetizing. More MRE stuff. There's quite a bit of MRE stuff in this one, actually. Orange flavored no fruit juice. And then MRE, like, condiment stuff. Some peanut butter. This is going to be good for a trap that I have in here that I'll show you pretty soon. Could be the bait. Potato cheddar soup flavored with bacon. It's going to be wonderful. Strawberry jelly. A spoon. And here's one of the things I was talking about. It's a little goofy. Big old bag of marshmallows. Which, I mean, lots of carbs and sugar. And it's probably not going to be bad, but I don't know if that's like the densest calorie option you could have. And because it's always in the car, it's got kind of melted and refroze or whatever, so it's all like one piece. This is like beef jerky. What is this one? Oh, it's wheat snack bread, my favorite. That's all for the food. I'm gonna just show you the last pocket real quick. First we have hot hands for staying warm, and then a rat trap. And this is something new that I added to all my bags, actually, because you know, I've never really had much experience with trapping, but then I realized you know, instead of one person hunting, if you put multiple traps out, it's like several people hunting, and they don't get fatigued or whatever, so you can just leave these out for like 3 days straight if you need to. And these are like $1 or something at Walmart, and you know, they're for large rats, so they could catch something up to probably the size of like a squirrel, which there are a lot of in this area, so it's a pretty good thing to add. Something I need to do with this is drill a hole through it so I can like tie it to a tree or whatever, so if I catch something a little bit bigger than what goes in this trap and it doesn't kill it, it doesn't run off with the trap. Yeah, so you could like drill a hole like right here and then just tie it to a tree. But yeah, yeah, I guess that's about it. This bag is not perfect. It's still kind of a work in progress. Let me know what you think, things that should be added, things you don't like, or what you do like. Yeah, so that's about it. Have a good day.